All right, game number 2, Portland and Denver. Denver at home, 4.5, 219 the total. Huge game. Portland went to Texas with the big lead on the 3 seed. Then all hell broke loose. Lost at Dallas, lost at Houston, and lost at San Antonio. And no Harkless and Davis has been big, and Lillard didn't play in the loss against Houston. And here's the quote. McCollum wants his team to stay calm, even though the 3 seed's on the line here. We're good. If you told me that we have 48 wins and have 2 games left and a chance to finish in 3rd place, I told you we'll take it. Considering where we're at, there's no excuse for injuries and stuff like that. But I feel like we're headed in the right direction, heading to the playoffs. We should be fully healthy or close to fully healthy, and I think that makes a difference. They lose this one tonight, it'll come down to Wednesday for the 3 seed. Could decide Utah's already in, and that'll determine the tiebreaker as well. The Jazz still they host the Warriors tomorrow night. But this wasn't even close a couple of weeks ago. Remember, at one point, the Jazz were 9 games under 500. They could get the 3 seed.
Yeah, well, Utah's played tremendous basketball over the back half of the campaign. No question, a very different team with Rudy Gobert on and off the court. But we talk about Portland and Denver. These are 2 teams heading in opposite directions right now. I mean, I know that it's just a little swatch, but the Blazers are banged up. They're not worried about seeding necessarily. They just got slapped around losing all 3 games in Texas. Now they got to play in altitude against a Denver team that's really in good form. We look at Denver, their last 5 games, and hey, they've been tight, all right? The first 4, living by the skin of their teeth, hanging on for wins, had to rally from way behind against Milwaukee, but they win in overtime against OKC and win in overtime against the Bucks and get a 3-point win against the Pacers and a 4-point win against the T-Wolves and, tough, grinding victories. And then over the weekend, they had an easy one against the Clips. They blew them out really from the opening tip in that ball game, 134-115. Everything was falling for Denver in that ball game. That's a concern here. Not easy for shots to fall like that twice in a row. But, I mean, we know the Nuggets are a little bit shorthanded in the backcourt. Jamal Murray, almost 40 minutes in the game against the Clips. But the status of Gary Harris has been altered for tonight. This guy's been out for the last 11 games. Tonight, he's only doubtful. Doesn't mean he's going to play. It means he's getting better. And you may want to pay attention. If he does play, the markets are likely to react. Mike Malone on going 7-4 without Harris on the floor. Quote, "We're playing get-it-done basketball. We're getting it done." Our guys have really taken that to heart. There's a belief in that locker room, a lot of positivity. I think we're all in 100% believing in each other. You got to like what Denver's done over the last couple of weeks. I'm not convinced that it's going to end tonight either. We'll get back to this game when it comes to play of the day time. Like the show? Help us keep the lights on. Please make sure to comment, share, and subscribe to all the Sportsbook Review videos. Thanks so much. Best of luck. Enjoy the game.